Hi, my name is Thandi and we're talking about music and money here on Lupiiya TV.
Hi, my name is Karungi Husna, singer-songwriter, and we're talking about music and money here on Lupiiya TV.
Never under distress, I don't impress, I express under pressure. Never under distress, I'll rock your body like the river Nile.
Sweet melanin girl, you know you are my dream girl.
And I don't want no scrub.
She want a real man, spell L-O-V-E.
Music and money.
Yes! Welcome to my show! Best friend!
Funny thing is, the very first time I sang into a microphone was with her.
Not like
No
this.
cameras. And we're so pretty. We deserve to be on cameras, boo.
Anyway, isn't it amazing that we're doing this for the... Okay, I'm doing this for the first time.
I'm very proud.
You?
I know.
Oh my god.
Meant to be.
Anyway, I already know a bit of your music journey. Of course I know all of it, but
A bit.
not everyone does. So for the people that are watching, probably need to know who this Husna Karungi person is. Star is.
Superstar. Great artist.
Yeah, so please share your journey with
I don't
us.
know, I've always loved singing. I remember in like primary 3 when I found out that I can sing from like another girl. I don't remember her name was Barbara. So I used to sing Vanessa Williams's Sometimes the Snow Comes Down. You know?
Yeah?
Yeah, so I would sing it and I didn't know because my childlike brain did not know that I was doing it well, but I liked how it sounded because
yeah.
I loved that song so much. And then one time she held my hand and she's like, she took me to the dormitory, she's like, sing for them that song, the other song you're singing when you're in... And then I started to sing it and they were like, oh my gosh, wow. Then I forgot all about it. But every time like I would watch songs or like I loved musicals, loved Glee. I would love if my life was a musical.
Just break into a song every time. Like,
Like as you're walking in your life, rock it, you know,
Lupiiya
just
TV, music and money.
music and money. Yes. Just generally. So I used to watch a lot of musicals. I thought it was beautiful, them being able to do that. For me, music is not only something that I do, it's like a place I went to heal, a place I go to. It's like a little divine portion. Like every time, I kid you not, every time that I'm having like maybe a bad day and I have a show, like I'm let's say performing like at Motive, because I do that every Thursday, and no matter how the week has gone, soon as I hear the first, you know, that string of the guitar, everything is well. And then I start to sing, and I keep on telling people that I don't take it for granted because it's not up to me that I sing. It's really, really up to God. And every time I say that's God's voice, not mine, there's a way that my voice just zhooshes. It's like, yes, it is, you know, killing it.
Yeah.
But I used to watch The Voice and I was like, Karungi, this one, the ones you're watching, they're undiscovered. Hey, please, leave music alone, oh. Like,
yeah.
I was like, there's no way I can do this. Like, because people are so talented. And I realized that the things that I was scared of, those little, you know, specialties in their voices that I was scared of, my spirit picked up on them. Remember the first time we went to La Patisserie?
Yeah.
So we go there because, you know, they tell us, you know, there's this amazing artist called Herbert Sesamba.
Yeah.
He sings like an angel. We said, let's go see this angel sing up there. You know? We reached there, the man sang. I'm like, in this day and age, real life?
Yeah.
Wowza. And then I told you, I remember, I'm like, baby. Because when you said, if you're in the crowd, come out. I'm like, babe, I'm going to go. You're like, like, baby, are you sure? Because, and you know that moment is very important for me because you are like my, like when I think of support system, there you are with your eyes and your face, like you embody support system for me, like, and obviously my sisters do that for me too, but you're like the sister that God brought for me, so for me it's important. And that day you were like, baby, are you sure? Because you've never had me sing like that, you know, we're just playing games, we really were not about it. And then the first time I sang into a microphone, I was like, stop. What? 7 years later, here we are. Here we are.
Yeah.
And now I left my job of 6 years and a half, my corporate job, to pursue music fully because I believe that it's time now to give it a chance, you know. I studied procurement and logistics. So I worked in a logistics firm. That was for my father. After 6 years and a half, 2 months ago, I was like, bye. Thanks.
Ciao.
Ciao to you and yours.
How has that been for you? I know it's been about 3 months.
Yes.
Since you quit your job.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges that you are facing after making such
a drastic move?
Drastic.
Girl. First of all, it's the fact that you can remember it's 4 months and I called it 2. That will help you realize how, for me, it has not been hard on me. You understand? Like, I'm realizing it's 4 months now. It's been 4 months, but I say 2 as if the time is not, you know, and
short.
Yes, it's been that short because I don't.
These are pretty.
Cheers, boo. I've always been guided. I don't do anything out of the blue. I always tell people, God moves buildings for me. Because literally, Motive, the very first space really like largely there for creatives, is right next door to my corporate office. Literally, that gate, they could have taken it anywhere. This was Big Fair. Simply the Big Fair. This was Big Fair.
Big Fair, man.
This was Big Fair, but Motive could have been anywhere else. But God was like, please, don't even bother. Just walk. You don't need to get a board, nothing. Not a cab, forget about it. Walked to my next destination. I'm big on energy. There's like this energy, like for you to know that there's a space of people doing exactly what you do. And it doesn't have to be exact in terms of like the nature of art, just like art, you know? I mean, I'm telling you, you're an amazing.
So no challenges.
I definitely have challenges. I'm just saying that.
Are those like emotional? Are they financial?
Let me tackle maybe the emotional part. Sometimes I feel like I cannot do it, you know? Like for instance, if I have a show and there's not a lot of people turning up, there's a way I feel about it sometimes.
And yet, you go on to kill.
Yes, absolutely. Because there's always, you know, God is always in my ear like, girl, listen, we're going to the Grammys. Start here, okay? It don't matter if they're 10, if they're 15, we are going where? Please, forward. And financially, I don't think they take musicians, or I don't think here in Uganda art is taken for what it is, or for how beautiful it is, or the value that should be attached to it. So I usually have an issue with maybe like for instance, right now for income, I am doing shows, you know, I'm acoustic shows and stuff like that. And when you're bargaining about the money, you need to be paid for singing for 2 hours and a half. Some of the numbers that they give you are laughable, and I really don't play around with money. I always try to be grateful. but also you're not going to take me for idiot, please.
Yeah.
I'm not your mother. I'm not doing this for free, please. This is my bread and butter.
Yeah. Have you had a few people ask you to do free shows before?
Absolutely.
Have you done them?
Absolutely not. There's only one show that I did for free, and it was because it was a charity show. For me, that was a way of giving back.
Yeah.
Don't throw a huge event where I know you're getting lots of moolah and then tell me to carry this my God-given voice come to you for free.
Yeah.
Please, even God will not respect me.
I think maybe that's because we never, as the listeners and fans, we never really get to understand what goes into creating music, how much it costs to record one song, a whole EP, a video.
Girl, you know.
Actually,
you know.
I do, but I'm sure some people don't know. How much does it cost to actually record one song?
One song?
One song with, like, let's say, one of the best producers in the country?
Honey Boo Boo. I cannot even, because I'm currently working on my EP, and I've been very, very blessed to, God has surrounded me with a lot of like amazing talent. So I've gotten an opportunity to work with a producer called Ledra and another producer called Andy Music, and because I know them maybe on a personal level, that's why I am getting the rates I am getting.
You think so?
Yes, I'm telling you.
Have you done any research to make sure that you are the only one getting those rates?
Not me, not the only one. I'm saying that because I know them, the negotiations are much wider.
Okay.
Do you understand? Okay. Like I cannot pinpoint and say this is how much I'm supposed to be paying. I just go to Ledra and I say, listen, dearie, I have 500K.
Okay.
Only. And even after I give it to you, forget soda, I'm drinking water. Like, I'm drinking water from now on. But like, recording, was speaking to one of my bosses and he was telling me there's an amazing producer, he's so well known and our song is like 3.5. I'm like, so while I create this song, will the Lord be walking around me physically, and you have to see him for it to be, will the Lord twirl around me like 3.5? And yet
for one song?
One. And yet I understand, because that is his art. You don't know the kind of machines he puts in there.
Yeah.
I recently realized that the difference between music industries are their producers and the machines that they use. So by the time that producer is telling you 3.5, your sound is going to come out.
You better sound like Beyonce.
And you will, because that's what he's good at. You understand? He knows his art. He's not just telling you. And I shouldn't even question it, because I'm also talking about the fact that they're offering me money and I'm like, honey, please don't even do it. So bad, I always want something to be, I always approach something on like a deeper level. For instance, when I'm doing weddings, I usually have conversations with friends and they're like, people charge this for a wedding? But in my head, I'm like, I don't want to add stress to this glorious day. There's a certain rate that I will not go under. But there's also, I don't want to make it about that. I want the bride and groom to be happy. And that is why I always, when I'm doing weddings, I always write a song for the bride. Like if the groom is the one that has hired me, I write a song for the bride. And if the bride has hired me, I'll write a song for them, to keep their memory in a song, because I want to make it special. For me, music has always been that place for me. Especially after I lost Ma, like the very first song that I ever wrote was about Mom, just so I can like introduce her into the world, because I was just like, oh my gosh, now physically she's gone. And I just want the world to know, who this person is, how amazing she is, how every little thing, every decision that I have ever made is based off what she taught me And I want to be able to make people feel like that. I want my music to have substance. I want my music to have life in it. And if I don't want money to, pull me away from what my purpose is. But also, you will not play me for idiot, because I know what I need to get paid. I know what I need for me to live a life that is actually meant for me, you know. Because also you have to, I think everyone has to have two sides of you, you know. You have to have the good side to protect people outside of you. Then you have to have that darker alter ego side that's like, if you just if you say tree like this, we go, you know. And I've been fortunate enough to have those, but financially it's been definitely a bit taxing. But anything you sacrifice for, I mean, it's worth it. I'm doing what I love. I'm very honored to be here. Very honored. And to get to do this with my best friend. This is my best friend of 14 years, and I have to say all the time, just Kalango. Never say anything, this woman. Am I tying on
Free
you?
Kalango.
Am I tying
Best friends of Kampala.
CEO of House of Thandi.
Thank you so much.
Those earrings she's wearing over there, she made them. So when God was sending us, it was like, sprinkle. Talanta.
I have this random question for
Ask
you.
me, boo, ask me.
If you had to pick between doing that one song for, how much did you say? 2.5 million? 3.5 million?
Yeah.
One song. Or let's say you already have the song.
Yeah.
Or working with one of the best videographers in the country. I believe making a video is more expensive.
Yeah.
What would you choose? Audio or visuals?
For every videographer out there, uneducated guess, please don't even. I don't think that the quality of your picture can be deeply affected, because we have seen someone like Nyaika, just sitting there casually. So he shoots things with his iPhone 14 and stuff like that. So for me, I know that it's important. It is important for audio. It's important. I was having a conversation with God about this, and I was like, I want to put my song out because I have a single coming out.
Can't wait.
So I want to put it out, but I want to put it out with a video. I have a vision, and I don't want to go back on that promise that I made to myself, because if I break a promise to myself, then I won't believe me, you know? Like next time I say, oh, I'm winning a Grammy, I'll be like, well, you know? So if I can't keep these promises that I make to myself, it's problematic. So I made a promise to myself. I'm like, you know what? I want to put out a song, I want to put out a video. So I was listening to my song, Ledra did an amazing job, and we were having a conversation where like Nigerian music, the producers, the kind of stuff that they use, you know, and they were saying, someone was like, if you moved Ledra to, I don't know, they were talking about some other producers, like he has the equipment or whatever, and they're like, if you moved Ledra there, oh my gosh, the things that he would do. Do you understand? Like the things that he would do, which means Ledra is a growing producer. He obviously wants these amazing machines and stuff like that, because he has the art. He has the art, and he, even though compared to the 3.5, you know, forget the air cuts, honey, you did have the money. Even though the person who charges 3.5 has all of that equipment, Ledra achieves that with the equipment that he has. But by the time they say if they moved into that equipment, he would be tremendous. That means he would not be, you know, boxed in to work with what he has. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, Papa, I would like to get my song to the level of audio that I want it to be. Like, if I need to carry Ledra to whoever's studio for like a collaboration or something like that, I would do that, because I don't want to put out haphazard stuff. I don't want to do that. Every decision that I have ever made, I have deliberated on. You know me, I'm not, even down to my palate, I'm not really a spontaneous person. I just like things to be like this, but I'm also not organized. I don't think I plan or anything. I'm just saying I am not a spontaneous person. Everything I think about it. So since I have decided to do music, you know, I realized that the word please God has two meanings. Please God, you're begging him for things you already have. Get with the program, boo. Get on the frequency. Then there is please God. Do things to that level. The best of the best of the best. And where you reach, he will finish it.
Preach.
That's it.
Amen.
That's
Sister.
It ain't nothing but a chicken wing, boo. So, best friend.
So, since we're talking money,
Money.
I need to know. I mean, I'm not running your finances as bestie.
Girl.
Who is?
I wish you were. Because soon as the money enters, all of a sudden the chicken is chickening. I'm like, you know, I can be telling God, you know, Mr. Ice Cream is like, money, as soon as it reaches my phone, just itching. I'm like, a Little Mermaid on the normal screen is so boring. Let's go watch it.
I need on a normal day. I mean,
Normal day. Watch it.
Beef is cool.
I watch it on my techno. Come on. Cheers to you, techno. You're doing your thing.
Who is investing?
Who's investing? Alrighty. So there's a nice gentleman that reached out to me to like invest in my music, and I've always had just a slight phobia with the like how the industry works. It's like they talk about how the industry is and stuff like that. And so when the gentleman reached out, we talked about making my first, like working on a project together.
Wait, this was a person that was random? How did they reach you?
Via my DMs actually.
What?
Yes.
DMs?
Yeah.
Insta? Twitter?
Instagram, boo.
Okay.
Instagram. At Twitter, I'm pissed off, so.
Okay.
But Instagram, I'm there all the time because most of my content is there. And he reached out and he was like, okay, so I'd be interested. So he was moving away from what he does usually. I don't remember the specifics, but he was moving into music and he thought I was very talented, which I am. Modesty out the window. So we talked about it, so we come down to the contract. Honey, the industry percentages are big, please. It can never be a new. The load shall
What were they looking like?
And
If I remember, wasn't it 50?
Yes.
Wait.
It was 50-50 on royalties.
Yes.
So what that means is he will be earning from this my voice the Lord gave me for free. Not that I'm for free. 50% for the rest of his life.
And for those to be like, and how much was he investing?
He was investing 50%. He was investing 50%. He said we go 50-50. First of all, it's very important for you to get financially literate.
Yeah.
It's very important as an artist, and I think most artists are going through it because financial literacy, we take it so like so
Lightly, oh my god, not even laissez-faire, it's just like, I think it's so hard, I can't do that, I want to do that.
It's just like, be about it, because let me tell you something, you are a product, you are a commodity, and
you are an asset.
You are an asset, and I know the word commodity is, for me it was very like belittling, like, you know, a friend of mine told me I am a commodity. I'm like, excuse you, no, I am from God.
Do I look like I'm on a shelf?
Yeah. How dare you even? But now I get it, you know. I am a commodity. Me, myself, I am a product. And people know how to get money out of products because that is what products bring in. So you have to be careful
Yeah.
with what you're signing.
So-
because this man was paying 50%
Of what exactly? Of every single
everything that
project
I need. No. On that, the contract was project based. So he was gonna pay 50% of what I need. Like generally the songs on my EP that I want to put out with the videos, and then I pay for the 50%.
Yeah.
And then I say, okay, so what do you take in return? He says 50%. So I'm like, Karungi, I know he preferred literature to math, but the math is not mathing. So I came to our friend Prosper, Pia Mungu. I spoke to him and he was like, oh, so this man is taking 100% from you because they will dress it up as expense recovery. What they are telling you is, this 50% I have given you, when you get your money, before I take 50% of your earnings, I will also come back and retrieve the 50% I gave you from
Wait a minute. Was he promising to invest for the rest of your music career?
Just the project,
Jenny?
just one project.
Just one project, but then
Yes, and
after that
was
one
the contract.
project,
yes, then we can re-sign another contract and see how we can do it. So I was just like, okay, so first of all I was excited that he reached out and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember Mola, you know, you hear money, you're like, thy Lord has spoken, I am not alone.
yes.
You know, kumbe, hey, that devil speaks too, please be careful. So when I spoke to him, he was like, you know, for your first project, look into your friends, you know, and look into your friends and make sure that you get the help that you need from people you already know for your very first project, you know. Just and then you know,
giving you that advice.
yes, he was telling me like, for your first project, there are people out there that want to support you. Look into that. So as you know, me and her are part of it's like we call ourselves the boho girls in our sub group because we always throw in boho themed parties and like we like luxury and like we go up there, have
all the actons
on the off. We are offering them, and then we talk about life. We talk about everything. A very good like support group. Just wonderful, beautiful girls. I'm telling you, it's just wonderful girls. So
thank you so much on their behalf.
Yes. Boho girls, I love you all. So we every birthday we come together and like throw like a surprise birthday, you know? I know. Yeah, we throw a surprise birthday.
Them.
Yeah. So for my birthday, they knew that I was starting this project and I was working on my EP. And instead of buying me presents, these girls,
instead of getting up, maybe let's tell the story.
Tell the story.
Yeah, so for her birthday, she was already working on her EP. So we usually do throw parties, like physical parties, simple thing, whatever. But she was at the stage of her life where she had or was about to quit her job for music entirely, and we thought the best gift we could give her was money to do a video for a song that she had already done, and we believe in and we love and we can't wait to hear it. So, and we can't wait for you to release. But hey, it's just that now you need a video. But yes, our gift to her was money for a video.
I mean, what better gift? Everyone will know and agree in nothing better than gifting someone money. Just do it. When you're giving them a bouquet, rub some money in there. Zhuzh up someone's day, you know. Yeah. Brighten up their day, you know. Yeah. If just the Lord can just drop $100 as I'm walking out, you don't know me. I skip without we go and much more. The girls, you really came through for me. A support system is important, and it is so, you know. We were having a conversation with one wise man that we know, and he said money comes from people. Like even as your product, when you're singing to people, or they're the ones that are bringing in this money that is going to contribute to your livelihood, to buy your necessities, to make your dreams come true, you know. So it's definitely it was such an amazing gesture, and I will never forget it. And while I am receiving my Grammy, I'm saying it right now, after I win the Grammy, you'll be like, oh my gosh, the girl said it. The Lord does wonders. I'll be like, oh my gosh, thank you, both girls. I want to thank you, God, first of all. Thank you, both girls. I want to thank my mama, my best friend, my sisters. I love y'all.
Cheers.
And I will never forget what you did for me, because that startup money was so important. Thank you so much, girls. Actually, let me even name them, because they need to be named. Rachel. Thandi, I have already, please. Thandi.
That's me.
That's her. Rachel. Muiza. Cindy. Sunny. Please don't forget them. Don't forget. Carmelita. Kami. I get all of them. We were about 9.
Diana.
My little banana. D. Angelique. I knew I forgot someone. And my wonderful Angelique. Those are my girls. They came through. I will never forget it. Y'all, the top tier.
So would say that
the help obviously came from friends, and the other things that I have to do for the money right now is, like I told you, I do different performances. Like here at Motive, I'm here every Thursday, 7 p.m. And then I do a show at Latitude on Saturdays from 6:30, you know. That's how I'm getting my moolah right now. And I'm still independent because the industry percentages are wild. From what I gathered was the gentleman that I was talking to thought that because we kept on negotiating, and he felt like as if even the percentages that he's giving me are too low. That's what he said. With my own voice, may God forgive you. Then he says, in the industry, no one even uses these percentages. I said, sir, return back to your industry. As for me, in my house, we praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
So artists need to be saved or educated.
Absolutely. Financially.
Because are these industry percentages fixed? Is it something that everyone?
Listen, I don't want to say. Actually, me saying industry percentages, I'm not speaking for every record label or whatever, but like, I don't know if they're fixed. All I know is that you have to move knowing that you're a commodity, and people are going to wring as much as they possibly can out of you. It's a tale as old as time. There's plenty of amazing artists that have not eaten from their biggest songs. I watched the documentary about TLC. They were walking the red carpet, I don't know, about to receive, I don't know whether it was a Grammy, and they talk about how broke they were, and we thought they were joking.
Trust me, you can sell 10 million albums and be broke if you have greedy people behind you.
And they were taking them.
No scrubs.
Scrub is a looking.
Anyway.
Yeah, copyright. Also, please get educated about copyright. It's important. It's important for you to know the art in which you have stepped into. I used to joke about, I used to say jokingly, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm getting paid for something I got for free. And Rachel was like, honey, if you keep talking like that, you will never get a Billy like Riri. Shout out to Riri. We're gonna be best friends, boo. No, it's a lie. So sorry.
Sip drink. I mean, I wouldn't mind being replaced by Riri.
Replaced?
That I would make.
We shall just mingle each other. Mingle. Just like the 3 musketeers. Hi, Rachel, I'm with them. 4 musketeers, you can start. So you have to start viewing yourself as a commodity, start viewing your voice.
You said commodity again, and you didn't want to call yourself commodity.
Yes, but it's facts, because we attach a lot of value to material things, yeah? And in order for you to connect that to and understand what you actually are, if you can pay that many thousands of dollars for a Birkin.
A Birkin bag. I'm going to remember this day.
that I have only seen on a TV, but we shall get there too. For a Birkin, then you have to, if you think of yourself as a commodity, then you're going to attach money value to yourself. You know, it's not like you have to. I know it's a very demeaning, empty word, but that's what you are. You are a service. You are a commodity. You are a product, and you have to think of yourself that way, handle yourself that way. It's important for you to know that everything that serves you financially, spiritually, it is you. It is, especially as a creative.
I guess then you might as well insure your voice.
I mean, duh. If it just,
because if it cracks that one day,
God is my insurance.
and you need
give me assurance. Assurance. God is my insurance.
Oh my God.
You've been asking me questions. I've been yabba. But we really want to know. As the CEO.
It should be about you still, because
No.
this is music and money, don't
I
forget.
understand, but I want to talk about you.
Okay, cool.
As the CEO of House of
Why am I in the hot seat?
You gotta, honey. I've
You should be in
been
the
burning
hot
out
seat.
in this hot seat solos.
Cool.
So as the CEO of House of Thandi, you make this amazing jewelry. How do you handle money? Because you're a corporation now. Honey, we just start.
I'm not just House of Thandi, I'm a brand, a
taxes.
company. Anyway, obviously in the beginning it was hard, but I wouldn't say, oh my God, this is so difficult, I can't do this. It was, I get the money, or I invest, let's say 50K, and that day the 50K piece makes 100K, and then like, oh my God, I'm so rich now.
Oh
I
my
can
God.
buy whatever
Like,
I
don't
want,
talk
buy
to
some
me.
clothes, buy some tops,
Oh, the sun.
and think I have money. Like, it took me a while to learn how to price my product. It took me a very long time to learn how to save from my business, or even adding it as a cost to the production, like at least 10K or 5K saved, because I'm still going to need this money. It took me a long time to really be disciplined with money.
Yeah.
So I was treating my business as a piggy bank, but the open one, not like you have to wait for the end of the year and get the coins.
Like, mine.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, what do I want, or what does the business want? And sometimes it's really about the business and not even me, but I'm spending unnecessary money on extra materials because I think I'm going to need them, and I have so much material. I'll probably use it someday, because now those become assets for me. Until I had to bring my sister into this, who is an auditor. Oh my goodness, she doesn't play with She doesn't care if you're a sister or not.
Tell her your jazz.
Don't tell her your jazz. Where's the money? These are your receipts. Okay, how much have we spent? How much did we make? You know, I think it's very important to bring an accounting
someone who actually knows
to your business, because for most of us artists, you and I, just want to think about the art and what we're producing and what's next. Okay, how am I going to look on this stage? We don't care about where the money is going to come from or how much money am I making.
The Lord shall provide.
The Lord shall provide. So I had to bring in, I'll call her an accounts professional.
Yeah, of course, just a money person.
A money person. And like, okay, I don't want to do all that accounting, boring things. But
money up.
before I did that, I also had to learn about that, so I know exactly what's happening. For right now, I don't touch my money until the month is done. So I feel like a salary earner.
Oh my God.
You know? So
triggers.
Why are you triggered?
I was thinking about how, like, now that I do not have an assured salary coming to me, because you know I can't say I'm still learning about saving. I don't like to want something and not have it. Like, if I have the money, Even the things that maybe I don't want, they seem to start looking at me like, you want me, right? And I'm like, yes, boo, absolutely. Grab my bag, go get you, you know. But saving has always been something that I'm working on. But I'm realizing now that because this is music, because this is something I love, my job was something I did.
And eventually it has to make money. Because we're always thinking, I just want to make art. What about the money? Because you need the money. You need to, you know, be able to sustain your lifestyle. All these vacations you'll be going for discovering that. Anyway.
Okay, so now that I am in my element, now that I am choosing what I am doing, you know, leaving my job, I'm saying I'm going to do music. I can no longer have the luxury of not saving, because monthly I'm getting money coming in. That gig world is it's a very shaky. Me, I build my foundation on God, but generally the gig world is, you might not get the gig, or you might get the gig, or the gig will be taken away, or you think you're singing this week and then you don't, la 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 la. And now that I'm saving up to finish up my video, the money that I got from you girls, some of it went to finish my my studio, the rest of my studio payment. I only paid half there. Then I paid the other bit, and then I started to plan for things like, what am I gonna wear? You know, I started putting it somewhere, like, you committed to the thing that you want to buy after you're done here, or you committed to the video director. You're like, okay, so you've asked me this much, this is what I have. If I give it to you, I'm not going to buy KFC with it. I've already given it there. So now that I know for a fact that I have something, a goal that I'm looking at, I want to get my EP out, I want to put videos out there. I don't just want to do videos, I want to create art. I want to please God with the things that I do. So that means that I have to do everything at a top tier level. Like, there's no other choice. This is what I am. This is who I am made of. That's who God is. So I cannot bring haphazard stuff. So, and that means that in this material world, that means that it translates to cash, moolah, money, Lupiiya. You need this paper, okay? So in order to get this paper, I had to learn that I have to be disciplined with the money that I have.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer money that's coming from a corporate.
Yeah. But when this money, say, comes in, is there a separate account for that? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I recently, I always had an account where I was getting paid and stuff like that. Even now, most of some of my gigs, like Latitude, pay me using my bank account. And so I decided to open a savings account that has like a certain limit to it. Like, it comes with different things. They can tell you, hey, until the year ends, you will not touch, you know, or until this amount is reached, you cannot remove the money. So it really, really helps. It reminds you, it keeps you checking how far you have gone. Yeah, and definitely planning.
For a lot of artists, it's just you have to learn the hard way, but you don't have to learn the hard way, because all this information is out there.
Yeah, it's out there.
Everywhere, even TikTok, where you think TikTok is all fun and just all the financial knowledge is out there.
You have to learn everything you need.
Yeah, for yourself, at least to see that you're growing. You'll never know if you're really growing.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, unless you just want to become a musician that just, you know,
just
make some music.
Please.
I mean, that should be allowed. I want to be a musician who just makes music and doesn't expect anything.
Listen, since I have mentioned, if for everything that I have given up, like, for instance, my dad will never understand me doing music. It's just like, what? It's in fact, it's still, that wheel is still turning for him to even just try to fathom what the hell I'm doing. So I am going against many odds. You know, we come from a country that literally music has existed for a very long time. We have a very rich culture in music, and yet it's now
not respected.
Yes, it's
not
now that they're even trying to view us artists or even any creator type person to view us as people that will not only bring in the revenue but people that like a business.
Yeah.
Did you understand?
Yeah.
You know that's where we come from.
So do you think you're ready to take music on as a business person?
Absolutely.
Do you have plans for distributing music,
Absolutely.
marketing yourself?
Yes.
Because all of that until like, I mean, for some underground artists will be like, until someone finds me, I'll be here under the rock. Yeah.
I think that I have realized because I was having a conversation with this amazing person. I did a song with, his name is Tunji, 256. And I was having a conversation with our friend Rachel, and they were talking about how talented people are, we tend to be more laid back. I'm talented. It's gonna happen for me.
I have a question on that talent. Do you think it's out of, just being shy that your talent could probably make you some money? Is it something that when it comes to your talent, you feel some type of way receiving money for it? For just like, but I do this naturally, you guys. Why you don't have to pay me?
Yeah, I think that for me, my fear is for it to stop being about the music. Music is a very spiritual place for me. It's a very beautiful place for me, and I feel like now I'm adding money to it, and sometimes I will feel some sort of way about performing in a place because I feel like they're not paying me my money's worth, or I feel like they're taking me for granted. And if it was just about the music, I would never have to feel like that. But now I have to add money to it. Maybe you also, like, all I can say is you have to be bold about this. You can't approach the world like a sheep. You have to get that wolf costume on. I know you are not a wolf, but get that wolf costume in and get out to do that world as a wolf, because everybody else is like that, especially now that your art is a business.
From my perspective and watching your musical journey, it has been one of those things where, someone decides to quit their job and you're like, are you sure you really want to quit your job for music in Uganda?
Yeah, I know, it's the in Uganda part.
It doesn't have, it's just music in general as well, because I don't think even in the US you could just pop up and, become a hit just like that. But I like that you have taken it with such strength.
Absolutely.
I have never seen anyone as bold as you. And this is really just the beginning for you. I mean, we don't even have a single from you yet, but we have all these amazing singles.
Features, absolutely, yes.
From you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, you're only growing, and I'd probably say just don't stop.
I can.
Doing what you're doing.
I can.
Because once you take that and you burnt all the bridges and there's no turning back, you better make it in music.
Honey.
And we're here to watch you make it in music.
If I can tell you, I think that I am going to start approaching music like I don't even have my voice. Do you understand? Someone who's like, a person that thinks they don't sing that well will approach music like, I want to make it. I am not as good as that person, but I want to make it. So their energy is 100%. And then for you, you've had a couple of, oh my gosh, what a beautiful voice. Oh my gosh, you write too? Because I'm a singer-songwriter. But I want to approach music like I have nothing with me.
Yeah.
Like my voice is not there. Like and I want to apologize to my voice, because I believe that everyone that can sing, it's just there's a part of you. I believe music is spiritual, so the part of me that can sing is a spiritual part of me. So I want to apologize to my spiritual music for saying that I'm going to forget her, but she knows what I mean. What I mean is I have to approach now the world as if my voice won't help you.
Yeah.
Because facts are, there's many talented people.
I mean, your voice doesn't have to help you to win a battle.
So yeah, that's it. I might sing someone to death.
No.
I might sing someone to death.
You might dance someone to death.
Literally, that's battle.
Yeah.
So I have to approach it as if I have nothing to give and everything to gain, knowing that I have something to give, because the voice was for free. That means that was from God. I did not try anything, I did not ask for it, I have it. So that means it's still not mine, it's still God's voice. So that part that I have to do as Husna Karungi is just attack, because I have to attack like I have nothing to give, and yet I have everything to give. Move like you need to know me. Have you seen me?
That's so great. That's all great. I hope that you have a plan for all of this.
Absolutely.
I hope that you have budgets for all these projects that you want to create. I mean, you have been holding us hostage with your single just because you want a video coming out with it. So I don't know what your plan is, but I trust it.
Because this is important, I will sing just one small line.
Do it.
One small line of my single.
Yeah.
You know, because this is important. I mean,
Should we toast before you sing?
Friend. Yes.
Maybe a sip before you sing.
The first time my baby is coming up.
Come up to the world. Please give us an acapella.
I fell for a boy once. I was tripping on this boy once. I was thinking maybe you could be my husband. I was wrong when I fell for this boy once. Now I know I fell in love with you. And I don't know what to do. Hey, and I know I fell in love with you. And I don't know what to do. Yeah. Kulota wali wampuno tulo, habari mai yana bibyo. Kulota wali wampuno tulo, habari mai yana bibyo. Kulota.
When you can just drop this. Okay,
Projection.
I mean, you have given us a little bit.
Yes.
Of the cake.
Projection with the videos.
December.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, get out of my mind. You want to enter my mind, remove my knowledge. But yes.
And because we don't want to wait.
Yeah, we don't want the song to sit somewhere that its energy would go elsewhere. So yeah, December.
Hi, you're watching Music and Money here on Lupiiya TV.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you. I remember.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you should. Really? Wow, they shake the hearts like this, you know that?
No, this year. Yeah, it's always funny, but it is way.
Sweet melanin, girl, you know you are my dream, girl.
And I don't want no scrub.
She want a real man, spell Love.
I'll rock your body like the river Nile.
Sweet melanin, girl, you know you are my